What is up, guys? Ben and welcome back to a new video. Today I have you a small criminal goodness. If you didn't check out my last one, do be sure to go and do that. Link in the description on the screen on my channel, all that business. Also do be sure to subscribe to my channel so you never ever miss an episode if you are into this sort of thing. And yeah, so let's get straight on into the game as there's a fly flying around my head. Anyway, we go into the first game against Venezuela for Colombia, and obviously we're going to sim this. I keep on saying skim it, I don't know why. We're going to sim it, and we are going to win 3-0, a fantastic win for us. You know, considering sims always go tits up usually, you know, they don't usually go to the winning team. Then we have another game against Venezuela like 2 days later, which is kind of weird, but this one is away, I suppose. It's like a... I don't even know what it is. I don't know. And if you guys do know, let me know in the comments below. But we go to sim this game as well, and we come out 2-0 winners. So, you know, pretty good for us. Away win in a sim is not really something that happens on a usual basis. But anyway, we move on into the proper meat of this episode. In the Premier League, we do have our first game against Norwich. We're going with a pretty strong side, I think. I can't really remember, but if you just glance down to the bottom right hand corner, we're just miles and miles and miles ahead of United, which is good. Obviously, it's a great place to be in, and we're going to go into the game against Norwich, and hopefully we can pick up 3 points. And yeah, we go in with a relatively weak squad. We have the same back five, apart from Dijkmeyer, and then we have Wanyama, Lallana, Rodriguez, Merkel, Lallana. So we actually have a really strong one, not a weak one, sorry. Merkel is kind of... He was a bit of a letdown in his first game. I know he played Chelsea, so it's hard to judge a player's performance, but... you know, we start things off in this game quite nicely. We win a penalty very early on, 12th or 13th minute, I think it is. We win the penalty, and you know, it's a bit of a blatant penalty. The player just kicked Lukaku's leg as he went to kick the ball. But you know, we're going to take this to Daniel Sturridge, and he's going to slot this home 9 times out of 10. But will this be the one time? No, it won't. The goalkeeper goes the right way. John Roddy goes the right way, but he misses, and you know, that's a lot of goals for Daniel Sturridge in this season. A lot of goals indeed. But we get another goal here. We get our second goal through a nice little bit of build-up play. We go Lallana to Lukaku to Rodriguez, and then Rodriguez is just going to cut in on his strong foot, and then he's just going to put that into the net. So that gets us a 2-0 lead, and it was that one-off game against West Brom where a 2-0 lead wasn't enough, but I think a 2-0 lead is going to be enough from now on. And you know, it's Norwich. They're not really amazing, are they? But we do make sure with a lovely through ball from Lallana to Merkel, and Merkel actually gets his first goal of his Southampton career, which is absolutely brilliant. I think I'm going to put him out on loan next year. I think I'm going to buy a new cam, like a high profile cam, and then I think I'm going to loan Merkel out just to make sure that he grows to his potential. You know, I don't really want him sitting on the bench getting 1 game in 4, 1 game in 5 or whatever. But we do get our fourth goal here of Danny Sturridge. Actually, he just runs through and absolutely twats that into the bottom right hand corner. And you know, that's just cementing the win. Then that's just adding insult and adding to his goal tally. But you know, we are nice and comfortable in a 4-0, and that is the end of the game. So we pick up all 3 points, another clean sheet, another couple of goals for Danny Sturridge, Alexander Merkel's first goal, and a nice little goal from Rodriguez. So a pretty good game for us. You know, we've ticked a lot of boxes. Daniel Sturridge getting man of the match. As you can see, we had 5 shots on target, 4 goals, which is kind of like me having shots and not converting them is usual in this series. You know, I've had 11 shots and only 5 of them are on target. You know, I don't really know why. I do go for quite a few long shots, I'm not going to lie, so that could be down to it. But any of you that have been watching my previous couple of episodes, you'll see that I played Ipswich Town twice in the Capital One Cup, and we are playing them for a 3rd time in a domestic cup, in the FA Cup 5th round. This will put us into the quarterfinals, I believe, so we really want to win here. But I've played Ipswich a couple of times, and the last time I played them, I played a weaker side out and it won. So we're going to go for the same thing. We're going to go Julio Cesar in goal. We're going to go Dijkmeyer, Zuma, Yoshida, Shaw, Schneiderlin, Punchin, Sterling, Merkel again, just getting Merkel some more experience, and then Zarate and Ibaba. Pretty good attacking force. Zarate and Ibaba are pretty damn good, and obviously Sterling is on to make sure that we have something going forward. But a nice bicycle kick there from Zarate actually puts us 1-0 up, and it's his 6th goal of all competitions. So he's been really good for us. Actually, I think this is only his 3rd game, and he scored like 6 goals. He's been really good since he's joined us. So he was a good sign-in for only £7 million. I think it was 7 million, yeah. So that's all good. And we keep attacking here. Ibaba plays a nice little through ball to Zarate again. Abaro was making that run, but I kind of ignore it. I think, nah, Zarate, I want another goal of Zarate. So we hit it, and he gets the goal, he puts that home. Notice it's his 7th goal, and he performs in this game. I'll tell you that now. He played so well in this game, picking the ball up from deep, doing 1-2s with Barbo and Merkel. You know, he played fantastically well. And we're 2-0 up against Ipswich, and then on, you know, we were absolutely dominant in this game. You know, there wasn't a doubt in my mind that we'd go on and win this game. Nice little bit of work here from Barbo, plays through Zarate, takes a touch and then finesses it, and that was a really nice goal. It was a really nice finish. Touch with his right foot and then a quick finesse shot with his left, goes under the goalkeeper and puts us 3-0 up to, well, seal his hat trick and to seal the quarter-final place for us. So hopefully we can go on and win this game. The referee actually blew his whistle as Zarate was about to score again, I think. But, you know, a 3-0 win puts us through to the next round, and another clean sheet, which is more important. Julio Cesar he's really performed. He made one good save in that game. They went through on goal, and he you know, it was just an easy save for him. But a save nonetheless was needed. So we go on into the quarterfinals, and you know, we're going strong. We're not really bothered about any teams we're going to come up against. You know, there are a couple of strong sides left in it, but you know, nothing that really worries me. As you can see there, we had quite a few shots on target, and we are into the round of 16 of the Champions League. Now, this is obviously a game where I want to be playing my full squad out because, you know, it's Champions League time, and Bayern Leverkusen, although they're not the biggest club, you know, they're still going to be a handful if they made it this far. So I decided to put out a very strong team. Klein was actually banned. I think he got a red card in the last. Well, he must have got a red card in the last game. But Julio Cesar, Deitmeier, Zuma, Lovren, Shaw, Schneiderlin still plays. Rodriguez, Lallana, Sterling at cam. We're going to try, and then we're going to have Sturridge and Lukaku up front. The reason why Schneiderlin is playing is because Wanyama's had a pretty big spell before this and the last game, so I wanted to make sure that everybody was happy. But we do go through here, and with Lukaku, we put a ball into the box, Sturridge headers it, but it's saved, and Sterling with quite a nice finish there, actually. You know, he's at a tight angle, post and in, and it puts us 1-0 up in the 25th minute. So we're looking good at the minute. You know, they were really good in defence. They had a lot of men back, and they seem to have a lot of men forward, but they were going forward as well. But late on, well, midway through the second half, Sterling makes it 2. Sterling at cam was such a good idea. He is so good there. He's so quick, and he's so agile. He's just brilliant there. So you know, that's why I've decided to play him, and I think he's going to be playing there a lot more. Lallana's going to have to step aside and go back to his right back position that he played in last year, I think. Which reminded me, I wanted to have a look at Gaston Ramirez, see where he is. I can't remember who I sold him to. Him and Lambert, I wanted to have a look, because I can't remember who I sold them to. I want to know what they're doing. I want to know if they're, you know, doing well. But as you can see, we won 2-0 in the first leg. We do obviously have a second leg still to play. Sterling got man of the match with 2 goals, so no one else can really rival him there. They had 2 shots on target. We had 8 or 9. I can't remember. I can't really see what that says. But you know, we're going to go through into the second leg at home and hope we can pull off another win, or at least a draw that puts us through. But anyway, as you can see, we're going to do a quick squad report before this episode's out. We start off with Julio Cesar, who's 35 years old, so his growth is going to be stunned for quite a while. You know, I don't think I'll be able to get him up very quickly. Deitmeier's up 1 to a 77, which is good. He's still a young player, 25. Zuma is still at a 74, which is kind of worrying, but he's only 20 years old, so he's got a lot of time to grow. Dejan Lovren is up 2 to a 83. He's played really well. He's 25 as well as Deitmeier. Luke Shaw goes up 2 to a 75, which is good because he's only 19 years old. Morgan Schneiderlin hasn't really played many games, but he's still gone up a rating, and you know, he's unhappy still, but you know, he'll be alright. Jay Rodriguez is up 3. Lallana is up 2. Sterling is up 2, is up 3. Sterling is up 2 or 3. Sturridge is up by 2. Lukaku is up by 3, which is massive, and Ibarbo is up by 1. And then we've got a few riff-raff players. Wanyama's up by 2, and Zarate is up by 1. But anyway, guys, that's the end of the episode. If you could drop a like and a comment, that'd be awesome. If you could share it on Facebook, Twitter, any friends, that'd also be awesome. As you can see, we have a game against Chelsea in the Capital One Cup final in the next episode. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. See you when you're older. Adios.